Hello friends, welcome to the tutorial series on Jest from Software Testing Help. As part of the agenda, we'll see how you can create HTML reports for the test execution as well as how you can create code coverage reports. For HTML reports, we can use an external reporter, that is just HTML reporter package. It's a node package. And code coverage, we can use LCOV, that is Linux coverage, which comes out of the box with the Jest package. So let's get started. We'll use the same function that we had in our first tutorial. It's nothing but a calculator.js function that we have written, and it has a couple of functions like sum, divide and multiply, and we have exported this as math operations constant. And we had a test file which had a couple of tests here, which essentially uses these methods that are defined in this function here. So first let's see how you can collect or create code coverage reports. Code coverage is nothing but to find out what percentage or what number of lines in the method under test, that is this function, are being covered by these tests. So right now I'm using all the four functions or three functions here, that is sum, divide and multiply. So first let's see how you can get the code coverage report itself. So you need to open your package.json file and you need to write a Jest configuration here. Jest configuration is nothing but another property in this JSON, and I need to write here just one line, that is collect coverage, and set it to true. So now with this, what it means is every time the test will be run using Jest, it will collect the coverage reports for the test executed. So let's now try running these tests. I'll say npm test. The test is running, and you can see here that there are some stats that are shown here, and these are nothing but coverage reports. But if you can see that percentage statements, branch, functions and lines, these are different metrics related to code coverage, and it's saying that it's 100% covered right now. So let's try removing or disabling some functions. So I'll disable this divide function, comment out this. Let's try running this again, and we'll see that this coverage report is now changed. It's saying that percentage of functions covered is 66.67. It says uncovered line is 6. If I go to my calculator.js, it says uncovered line is 6. That is this function. So that's how these code coverage reports are helpful when there are projects which have hundreds of thousands of JavaScript functions. These are really helpful to find out which areas lack coverage and where more tests could be added. So these reports are right now appearing here on the console. We can also have reporters which could save these files every time these tests are run on your file system as coverage reports in HTML format, etc. To do that, simply open this package.json file again, and we have to define a coverage reporter here. So I'll use the property coverage reporter, and you can write using a coverage reporter called lcov. And with this I also need to give where do I need to save the reports created. So I'll say coverage directory, and I'll say suppose in my project root directory output code coverage. That's it. So if I run this, and you can see that it has created a coverage output directory, output code curve. It says lcov, and it's saying index.html here. If I open this file here, you can see that it has shown me a coverage report generated in HTML format. If I click here, it says this is the actual file, and it's saying that everything is 100% covered here. If I change that back, so every time you run, this will basically overwrite that file. So now if I see here, now it's showing me 80% statements covered because we changed or we disabled that divide function. So that's how you can basically mention coverage reporters here. These are reports or details that are appearing on the console when you run the test, and you can create HTML reports as well. So now let's see how you can create execution reports. So execution reports are nothing but, since these tests are have ran, and you can see that calculator test, these all are failed or these all are passed, but when you run these tests on a continuous integration kind of setup, you cannot get access to console and you cannot get these reports. So to do that, you can use external reporters. I'll use a package called JS reporter. In order to do that, you can simply write npm install save dev, because we want to use it for just this project, and I'll install just html reporter. That's the name of node package. There are multiple others available, but just to illustrate, I'll use this. So once this is installed, and if you open your package.json, you will see that it's showing the just html reporter now as part of dev dependencies. In order to use that, what you can do is you have to add another property in the just configuration named reporters, and you have to write here the path to this reporter package, that is just html reporter. And if I now run this test, you should get a report created in your base directory. So if I run these tests using npm test, but now you see here there are no reports getting generated here, but there is a test report.html that got created. Let's try opening it in a browser. You can see that there is a test report here. It says 1 passed, 3 passed, that these are suites, these are tests, and there are different tests that are listed here and what is the time that it took for these tests to pass. Let's try to add some more tests and see if this report is getting updated. So I'll probably enable that test again. Let's write one more test here. Multiply two numbers again, and I'll say let's 4 and 10, and let's make it as fail. Let's open this report again, and you can see that now it is showing that this has failed. So every time you add or run tests, these reports will keep getting generated. Now since now this is not showing on console, and if we want to get that as well, what you can do is simply add a default reporter here, and what this will do is it will ensure that you get reports on the console here as well. Let's save this package.json, write npm test here, and you can now see that the reports are coming on the console as well as on the actual HTML report. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.